I'm Dean Karnazes and I'm an ultramarathoner and I cross-train on the ElliptiGO. I've run 50 marathons in all 50 states in 50 consecutive days. The longest I've ever run, 350 miles, which took me about 82 hours of non-stop running. I really like pushing the envelope and seeing how far the human body can go. I just love to run. You know, I first saw the ElliptiGO at the Rock and Roll Marathon down in San Diego, and I was instantly captivated, and I thought, I gotta try this. It felt like running. They just kind of said, you know what, just don't think too much about it, get on this thing and just start your running motion. Got on, started running, and lo and behold, it was magical. I love to cross-train, but I thought, you know, here's even a more natural motion that I could use to complement my running. I've used ElliptiGO now for about 6 months. What I can do is I can follow up a hard run with a really hard ElliptiGO. And I don't have the impact I would have if I tried to follow up the next day with another run. And I can really go out for 2 solid hours on the ElliptiGO and get the cardio workout without the pounding. I won't even say low impact, I mean there is no impact. It helps both with strengthening, with cardiovascular, and with recovery. I recently did the Hell's Gate 100 out in Death Valley, and it's basically a century ride in some pretty tough conditions. There were some monster climbs, including one about a 4,000-foot pass, so it's basically up over the saddle and back down the backside. And the ElliptiGO climbs incredibly well. In fact, that was the one area where I was keeping up with all the elite bikers. I mean, they were faster on the flats just because they're more aerodynamically efficient, but on the climbs, they were just amazed at how I was, you know, hanging right on their heels. Afterward, my neck muscles were not sore from hunching over. You know, no saddle sores, which is fantastic. All my running muscles were totally engaged, but again, no impact. So the next day I went for another ride. It was fantastic. One thing I wanted to try to do is a multi-day endurance event with the ElliptiGO. I was invited to run the LA Marathon, and I thought, what better opportunity than just to ride the ElliptiGO down from the Bay Area where I live to LA. It was a 5-day, 500-mile trek down Highway 1 a lot of the way, which was gorgeous on the ElliptiGO. The great thing was that I've done a lot of multi-day runs, and that first step out of bed the next day after one of the tougher stages, you know, you just get this searing pain in your joints. With the ElliptiGO, there was no joint pain at all. It was just a really, really good muscle soreness, as though I'd got a really good workout, a healthy workout in my muscles, but without the same sort of joint pain you feel during these multi-day runs. From there, I've got more and more events I'm going to do just on the ElliptiGO coming up.